studies and experiences, individual experience is everything. So, as I said with fasting, and intermittent fasting is experiment. Experiment. Examine it. Get into that sensibility. Don't listen to me or anyone. The so-called experts are being paid. And who's paying them? You. But who's really paying them? Corporations. Right? And also a culture. This is all about culture. Right? The culture of make-believe, culture of maximum harm, culture that's trying to sell you something, health, the optimal, well-being. What's the best? See, why is that question even pertinent? So that's what I like to talk about. And where I've found myself as I reach another number, because we love numerical thought. We love to measure everything and say, oh, that's the best, right? Because I can run, I can jump and catch, or because I can put my leg behind, okay, I can't put my leg, I can't put my leg behind my head. I don't know if I'm supposed to, but it's what is measurement, and why is measurement so important? Why do I not got to count calories? Why is fat, carbohydrates, and protein so important as opposed to my own individual experience of food, processed food, whole foods, you know, the chemistry of food? And yeah, it's really good to study all that, and we should go deeper than just accept what science says. But not everybody can do that. And it's not easy to do that if you don't have access. If you're like, hey, can I buy that $20 book, or am I going to buy the pass I need to be able to get to my work because I got to take mass transit? So it's easy to sit on YouTube or to publish books and say, hey, this is the best way, and if you don't live this way, then you're going to have a terrible life. Or, you know, if you don't go deep enough, then you're just going to be stupid. No. Because we're all doing well, if we can. Shout out to Ross Green, haha, right. So, you know, as you know, it depends on where you are. So I think that's the first thing. To learn about food is to know your history. What have you been exposed to? What have you been told? There's a lot there in our complex society that says that, you know, you need low fat, high carbohydrate, high protein, right? So you can build muscle, because that's all that matters, is building muscle and losing fat. And weight loss, weight loss, weight loss, weight loss. Is weight loss, weight loss, weight loss, weight loss, food, weight loss. Right? Too much food. Weight loss. You know. Diet. Diet, diet, diet. Diets are always specific things, right? Diet, 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 diet. This diet, that diet, this diet, diet. Atkins diet, 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 diet. Vegan diet. Vegetarian diet, diet, diet. What is diet? Food? You know, but someone's packaging it and selling it, right? Sell it, sell it, sell it. Learn this, and it's magic. Learn this, and you will live a good life. Learn this, practice this, and all will be well. You'll never have to go to the doctor again. All right? That's my goal. To stay out of the system. To not have to be old. And again, what is age? To not be able to move. Right? To suffer diseases that are preventable. And food plays a huge part of that. When we consume poisonous things, you know, bad things happen. We don't move our body. We lose our ability to move, right? We don't use our mind. So it's all connected. That's that sensibility. It's all interconnected. We know that. We feel that. But do we trust ourselves? Because depending on the cage, you're locked in there, right? Not easy to move. If you can't go to Trader Joe's or, Whole Foods, which are expensive, or just to get there, it's easy to preach and just say, eat whole food, plant-based diet. When you can't, all that you can afford is, the 10-piece chicken McNugget, just drink water. But water is not very fulfilling because we like the sugar of Pepsis and, Coca-Cola and our energy drinks. And to say, just abstain from that and don't ever drink them may not actually be what's best for us anyway. Because what is best, again? One thing we know is that we have to be able to adapt to the environment in which we live. And what is adaptation? Our ability to deal with the stress that comes and be able to continue. Right? We need to poison ourselves with the right frequency, dosage, and frequency. So it's dosage, frequency, and duration. And that challenges the idea that we can just do one thing all the time. So let's just have one diet and just lock into that and stay there forever. So just eat a whole food plant-based diet forever. Right? Just eat a ketogenic diet forever. Just do P90X forever. Just do yoga forever. And what we know, I think we've seen, is that we need to be able to have a better understanding of what that is. And find out on that individual level what is the right dosage, frequency, and duration. And not try to find just the right one, but to be open to examining and exploring that explorative movement that then manifests in our ability to perform, not just in our jobs, but in creating connective, deep relationships with all that is, whether it's our loved ones or our food or our lack thereof. The deprivation of food is a relationship, right? That connectiveness. Does not having food create disconnection? No. Does not having people that you want in your life? No. Does want create disconnection? Well, the Buddha would say yes. So none of this is easy, but it's interesting, right? Or maybe not. You're like, I just want X, Y, and Z, my goals. My goals are to look good, to feel good, and to have exactly what it is that I want. Affluence, the optimal, right? The aesthetic, the bulging muscles, and that all the boys and girls want you. Sure. But if we stay at that level, that all goes away anyway, right? As you get older, But what does that mean? What does it mean to age? And in the cage of our culture, it means decrepitude and doctor visits and medications and lacking of movement and more television and lacking the using of our brains and illnesses, right? And nobody escapes that. But maybe we can. So that's perhaps the goal, is to escape civilization. Dun, dun, dun. And then maybe not. Maybe there's no escape. But that's okay. We're here. And we have to face what is. Anti-fragility is one answer. And I'll talk more about that in another video. Part 1 of food is just the beginning.